Ooh. I did not know I was actually recording. Anyway, you clicked on this video because you're intrigued just as much as I am. Yes, we do know that there are some kind of inappropriate images sometimes. A lot of times it's to keep the adult entertained, and other times it's, just to throw out there or not actually trying to be inappropriate, especially with the older cartoons. Animators do stuff in there like, "Ha, this is funny, this is a great joke," and then they look at it like, wow. Anyway, this is the top 10 disturbing or inappropriate images or scenes that I have noticed throughout Disney films and cartoons, anywhere from 1920 and all the way up to classic films. So, before we get to the top 10, cue that intro. But wait, I almost forgot. If you're new to this channel, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, and let's get to it. So, before I start listing my top 10, I have to give a warning. Some of the stuff is going to be very inappropriate, and if you're not into seeing it, or you feel like the inappropriate behavior in these cartoons would destroy your magic in love with Disney, please turn off this video now. I understand if you don't want to watch it, but if you want to continue now. Number 1. With this image of Bigfoot from It's a Goofy Movie, there's a very slight inappropriate joke if you catch it. Look at the image and tell me what you think. Did you catch it? He's got a pair of underwear on his head, poking one eye out through the hole from underwear, on men's underwear. So now he's a one-eyed monster. If you don't know what that is reference to, don't make me say it. It represents a man's girlfriend. Speak about man's girlfriend. Let's go to number 2. When do we see Alfredo talk to Colette about his little problem, he mentions his little friend. And if you watch her eyes go right down. She thinks he's talking about his little friend and not his little friend under his hat. Don't worry, I have another little friend joke with number 3. In Frozen, Kristoff and Anna are singing a song, and Kristoff mentions his foot size. Anna responds with, "Foot size doesn't matter." If you know what I'm talking about, hit the like button. Anyway, let's get on with it. We have number 4, which is kind of dark in a way. It is the death scene of Clayton from Tarzan. And we actually see, with the flash of lightning, you actually see him hanging. And it's just a brutal, confirmed death. Number 5. Let's move on. Speaking of Tarzan, we have this image of Tarzan swinging with Jane, and it, the little caption on this picture I have says, "Look, no hands." And if you actually look, Tarzan is holding Jane with both hands, and it appears he's swinging anyway. Stitch, no. No. Now this one isn't inappropriate if you think about it, but then I'm going to show you something that makes it not inappropriate. That's why I kind of throw this in there, because I've seen this meme plenty of times, and it's kind of funny. If you cue this next image, it shows that, yes, Jane is being held with both hands, and somebody drew from the backside of, how can he be swinging with no hands, and he uses his butt. He's got pinched his butt. But if you zoom in to that picture, to where his feet are, you can actually see he's grabbing with his toes. Which means he's pretty strong if you can stand up like this and grab with his toes and still. So maybe he does have it in the butt a little bit for extra support. Speaking of butts, let's go to number 6. In Cinderella, when Jock and Gus are trying to get away from the cat with a necklace, they're trying to put the beads on Gus's tail, and it looks a little inappropriate, especially if you pause it at this scene right here. If you don't know what this is referencing, I'm not going to come out and say it, because it's something adults do if you're attack hunting. But yeah, just think about it for a second. You good? So am I. Let's move on to number 7. Number 7, we have Jessica Rabbit. And there's a scene in Jessica Rabbit where she flies out of the taxi, and they show everything. If you pause it at the right moment, you can actually see, everything. I'm actually going to censor right here, but it's kind of inappropriate for a Disney film to show everything. Moving on to number 8, the Rescue Rangers. Not Rescue Rangers, rescuers. When they're flying out, Miss Bianca and Bernard are swinging through the city on Oilville. If you pause it, you actually can see a picture of an actual naked woman in the windows. Yes, it is actually true, because I've actually found an old school VHS, went through frame by frame just to see if it was true. And it is. That's just a quick little thing that goes by. You can miss it like that. And the Disney animators decided to put it in there. Now, let's go to number 9. Number 9 takes place in an old cartoon of 3 little pigs from Silly Symphonies. And it shows the 3 little pigs singing and dancing in one house. But if you look behind them on the wall, you can see a framed picture of their father. But it's sausage links. Talking about turning Disney characters into food that people could potentially consume, we're going to go to number 10. But before we go to number 10, I'm going to cue a commercial. Today's video, as always, is sponsored by Raze Energy. Go pick it up at redbullsports.com. Coupon code Johnny Huey, 15% off. Great stuff. See you guys later. Number 10. This one is a little disturbing, which begs me to question on why Disney had to show it so many times. They showed this not once, not twice, but at least 3 times. They showed it in the comic, and at least 2 cartoons I know of. And it is Donald Duck getting excited, serving, or eating, essentially, turkey or a duck. We assume turkey because it's like probably at Thanksgiving or something like that. But you have a duck eating another bird. What are you doing, Disney? Anyway, that's my top 10. Comment down below which one you think was the worst. And make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully with not another video that just makes me want to